Alright, so this is going to be a little bit of a new thing. I tried recording this exact same video about a month ago, but clearly that didn't work out. Don't worry about all the stuff on my bed. Why that's there, you'll understand in a bit why it's there. But today, we are going to be trying to repair this Stratocaster-style guitar, which I don't know how clearly you can see in the video, but this thing is honestly disgusting. I don't even feel safe holding it. I feel like I'm gonna get some kind of infection or something. But yeah, this is a Stratocaster-style guitar that I got for about $45, and oh boy, it looks worse than it did in the pictures. I'm gonna just say that. I mean, wow, this thing is insanely. It's disgusting. I have no other words for it. So, yeah, we're gonna try to get this thing back in proper working order. I put in about $10 extra for a set of strings and new knobs for the pods. So, what's the goal of this? The goal of this is to take it from a broken down, well, not broken down, the electronics still work, but the goal of this is to take it from whatever that is to a brand new guitar that we're gonna sell for $170 and hopefully make some profit from it. So yeah, that's the plan here. I am also selling another guitar. If you're interested, let me know. But yeah, today's focus is that guitar right there. So here's kind of the setup that we have going. This kind of explains why I have everything on my bed. This is my freaking drawer. This is just where I keep all my clothes. I don't have any other space. We're not at that kind of budget yet. But this is the workspace. Got the guitar here. I got all my tools here. So yeah, it's going to be a bit of a process. The guitar is kind of chipped right here, but I mean, I don't really think that should be too big of a problem. But yeah, we'll see what we can do with this thing. Okay, so the original plan was to try to play the guitar, but honestly, with the state it's in, I generally do not know or think it's a good idea to even try to plug it in. It's bad. So the first thing I'm gonna try out is to see if the electronics work. So I have my cable, I have my amp right here. As you can hear, we get feedback. So I'm just gonna check the electronics. To me, this is the simplest way to make sure that the guitar works. It's just plugging it in, make sure that the pickups are actually working and playing, making sure everything within the guitar is doing what it's supposed to, and then kind of go from there. So we're just gonna plug this in first. We play it. As we can hear, it is playing. And it's insanely out of tune. So, the electronics are working. The electronics are fine. We don't have to worry about the electronics. The one thing about this guitar that I actually like is that it's a pretty simple setup because there's no pickup switches. So, the inside of this thing should look very simple. There shouldn't be a whole bunch of wires. It's literally just the pickups, the pots, and the output jacks. So honestly, I think it should be a pretty simple job from here. So the first thing we have to do with this grimy beast is take it apart and clean it up. So for that, I gotta take off the strings, and then we're going to take apart the neck. Whether I'm gonna take off the back plates and take a look at it, I probably will, but yeah, this is where we're starting. Okay, so that stinks. It's a lot. I'm sorry. It's a lot worse than I thought. My goodness, this thing is filthy. The strings alone. Please, for the love of your life, if you're doing something like this, do not smell or put your fingers anywhere near your face if you're doing this. Not because it's nasty, although that is part of the reason, because it smells so bad. I mean, my goodness. I'm gonna put on some gloves. Hi, post-recording Carlos, currently editing. If you're going to take off the strings, please make sure to check which way loosens your strings and which way tightens your strings so you don't wind up like this right here. So, yeah, with that, make sure that, you know which way you have to turn. Okay, so we got the strings off, and yeah, we have the strings off. Ooh. Yeah, it's it'll get there. Trust the process. Okay, so the next step of this process now is taking it apart and cleaning the thing. My God, I cannot wait to get this thing clean because it's utterly filthy. Honestly, just cleaning the thing will add like $50 to its value alone. But yeah, we're gonna clean this. I have my cleaning stuff right here. It's gonna take a lot of work. I gotta clean. I'm probably gonna have to take this out, clean it, clean the body, clean the pots, the bridge. No clue how I'm gonna clean the pickups. I could probably just use. Yeah, I have no clue how I'm gonna clean those. Clean the fretboard. Clean the frets. Polish the frets. Clean the headstock. Clean the tuning. I gotta clean this entire thing. All right, so it's gonna take a lot of work. But you know what? This is what we signed up for. You want to make a profit, you got to put in the effort, you got to put in the time. So that's what we're going to do. Pray for me. Okay, so we got this thing taken apart. We have cleaned the electronics. We have cleaned the body. And by the looks of it, it looks a lot less grimy and grubby than it was before. I'll pull up a video on how it looks right here. And now, this is how it looks. So as you can see, quite some significant process. Now, I still have to polish it. And I still have to clean the fretboard, the frets, and the headstock. That will come later. But for now, we have this done. Now I just need some polishing. I still need to clean the backside of the guitar, put the cover for the pots back on. I clean the electronics, clean the pots. All that stuff is good. So this, I can officially say that it is clean. Now, as you can see, for anyone who knows guitars, these, right here, these need knobs. So, I got these in the mail a couple of days ago. So I ended up getting these knobs. I got this specific one, this metal one, to match the black style of the guitar. So I decided this would be a good pick. My other shot was like a chrome to match with the bridge and the output jack. But I thought, you know what, the black looks cleaner. It looks a lot better with the guitar. So I decided to go with the black knobs. So we're going to get those on. I'm going to get the body polished, get that out of the way, and then we will move on to the neck. So we're making some pretty good progress so far. A lot better than when I set up my other Stratocaster, which I have right here. So, yeah, definitely making a lot more progress. But yeah, well, let's just keep going. Okay, so we got the neck down. So now the full guitar is clean. We've done the full clean. We did the electronics, we did the neck, we did the neck kind of covers everything, but we did the body, we did the electronics, we did the frets, we did the nut, we did the headstock, and we cleaned the tuning machine. So all of that is clean now. Now it's putting it back together and getting the strings on at this point. So yeah, we're gonna get this puppy back together, and then we're gonna get the strings back on. Okay, wow. Now that I have this thing back together, it looks so good, man. I mean, look at this. I mean, look at that. It's like a mirror. Like, look, I have my posters right here. And look it's like a mirror. So polished, so clean in the back too. And I didn't even put polish on the back, but I mean, hi. I don't know if I got a good shot there, but I mean, holy crap. I'm really happy with this. This turned out honestly a lot better than I thought it would. So yeah, this is where we're sitting at so far, and I'm actually very happy with it. So yeah, let's keep going. Let's get those strings on. I have some Ernie Ball size 10 to 46 strings. Very good set of strings, especially for this style of guitar. So we're gonna get the strings on, and then we're going to adjust the truss rod, adjust the action, and get all that stuff finalized. I really love how these knobs look on the guitar. I think with the body and with like the kind of theme of it, I think it fits really nicely. I'm so excited to play this thing. I bet it's gonna feel absolutely amazing. We got all the things done here. Fretboard polish, I already told you guys the whole deal. But yeah, so let's get these strings on. I'm so happy with how this is turning out so far. I'm so excited to see the final result. So let's go. I'ma just say there's no better smell than a freshly opened set of strings right out the pack. I mean, it smells sweet. As weird as that sounds, it smells sweet. It's like when you get a new car, or like when you open a book. It's like that kind of like esque smell, but not really. But yeah, that's really it. Let's get these strings on. Alright, so now we got a fresh new set of strings on. Now we're gonna get it up to tune and test this baby out. And then we also have to get it intonated, which we will do right here. But first, we have to adjust the truss rod, get it to where it needs to be. I would like the neck to be straight. So for example, not sure how well you can see that there, ladies and gentlemen. But if you look closely, it's gonna have a slight curve, which from here it honestly looks pretty straight. So we'll just make some minor adjustments and then start intonating right here, and then also adjusting the pickups, just depending on what I believe sounds good. So yeah, let's get it done. Okay. Hi. This is current editing, post-recording Carlos. I have the light of God shining right behind me. So you're gonna notice a lot of this video is very cut out. It's just gonna cut straight to the end. The reason for that is that I could not record at all because I had to use my phone for intonation, tuning, all that stuff. So you're just gonna see a very big jump. So I'm just gonna explain to you what I did. Basically, I didn't wind up adjusting the truss rod because it was already pretty straight, as you'll see in the video probably, and I wind up adjusting the action at the bridge and intonating the whole thing. So yeah, all that stuff. I want to say I spent like solid 30 minutes doing all the adjusting and all that stuff. So this whole process of from the start to the end took about 3 to 4 hours, which I'll mention at the end of the video. But yeah, because I had started this project at around 4 in the afternoon. I finished at around 8. So it was a pretty long process, but hey, you know, and this is all condensed down to like 6 minutes. So, but yeah, I don't really have anything else to say other than enjoy or don't enjoy, whatever, you know, whatever you want to do. I don't care. But yeah, that's just a little, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna stop wasting your time. Enjoy the video. So finally, after how many hours? After about 3 hours, the guitar is finally done. 3 hours of work put into the guitar. It is finally done, and my goodness, I love the way it turned out. Take a look at this. Just for reference, I'll give you a clip of the before. And here is the after. Okay, wow. I'm so happy with where and how this turned out. This came out so much better than I could have ever hoped for. I definitely think we, ladies and gentlemen, turned this into an $170 guitar, at least what it's worth. So honestly, there's nothing else left to do than to plug it in and give it a try. Alright, well, that pretty much just about sums it up. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this process of turning this into an absolute beauty. I didn't even want to touch this before, and now I'm holding this proudly high, and yeah, this thing's just, I'm really proud of this. This is my first actual restoring a guitar, and you know what? I think for my first time, I did pretty damn good. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you are interested on buying this guitar, email me at CG Repair and Services on Instagram, or DM me at CG Repair and Services. I'll have the username right here. If you want to check it out, if you're interested in buying it, selling it for $170. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know I did. I love doing this. I'm just stoked with how this turned out. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.